Good evening, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Let's do for exercise. Let's do ground swimming because I went to the gym during my lunch hour, so no need to do muscle exercise. I have to do some cardio though because it snowed, so I could not run outside. So let's do indoor cardio, the ground swimming. We're gonna swim on the ground. Yeah, I'm sorry about wardrobe malfunction right there. Sorry. Hi. How embarrassing. Okay. Ground swimming, it's swimming on the ground, okay? Can look funny, but it works. Okay. Wow, it's like hell training, dude. Oh, it's a lot. Woohoo! Oh, oh, wow. You see? Yeah, it works. Let me pick up these pens. There. Okay. Now, yeah, it's been a while since we did martial arts, so let's do martial arts, okay? So, uh, again, sorry for wardrobe malfunction. Uh, jump kick, okay? Jump kick. So, frontal jump kick like this. Okay? Okay? Or like this. Okay? Alright. Or like swing, I don't know all the names, okay? Okay? Alright. Whew. Well, jumping side kick, let's do it tomorrow, okay? Because I need some rest on my ankles. That's good enough exercise. So 5 minutes, please. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh boy. All right. So work and play, right? Yeah. Let's do some humanology stuff. Things I wrote in the ideologics paper. I share with you. It's my moral and ethical obligation that I explain things here. Why? But in the paper, I don't explain too much. Why? It's easier for me to just talk as opposed to write when I explain things. Uh, yeah, that's why. I don't know what write too much. Explaining things in writing, that's boring. Okay, so I'd rather just talk here. Yeah, it's kind of lecture, right? Yeah, but at the same time, uh, we make a lot of jokes, so it's not always boring or lecture. In this humanology, I guess sometimes I'm boring, but other times I think I can be pretty entertaining as a sit-down comedian. Now let's grab some drinks, shall we? Okay. Okay. There's that. And there's this. Uh, so ideologics. Okay, so I gave the chapter title. Yeah, mathematical analysis of ideologies. Okay. Yeah, this paper's not very well organized, but I can reorganize it later, I guess. After everything is all the ideas is are written down, I may reorganize it. I cannot even open this. Okay, there we go. What's that about? Huh? Huh? Whatever. Cheers, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Okay, so I started with definition. Okay, it's very easy definition. Yeah, I didn't explain. I just wrote it down the equations. Okay. Uh, ideologies on ideology is defined as set of rules. So you have union I from 1 to the size of this ideology set of rules R I just union. Can you see this? R1 comma R2 comma R3 comma blah blah blah. That's what it ideology is. It's just a set of rules. Okay, it's that simple. Ideological group is defined as it's a set function. Input, yeah, set of rules. Output, set of people. Now, who are those people who belong to this ideological group? So group is defined as a set of people. Okay, it's member, set of members where this member obeys all the rules in the ideology. Okay, so this is ampersand, like uh, A and B and C and D, the Boolean and operator, ampersand. Okay, so I from 1 to size of this ideology, number of rules in the ideology. Okay, obey, which is Boolean function. Member obeys ith rule, and this is true for all rules. Then this person is a member of the ideological group. Okay. I'm making the angles better so that you can actually read what I'm writing. I'm sorry, I'm not being a good teacher. Well, I am not a professional teacher. Okay, I appreciate teachers, admire them. I do. Okay, I had very good teachers in my life. So. Okay. Now, power of an ideology is defined as summation. I from 1 to now the size of the group. How many people are in this group, ideological group? Maybe I made a mistake. Yeah, I correct that paper. Yeah. That's why it's so important we do this here because I correct my mistake in the paper. Okay. Where power of summation of or the power of members. That's it. Okay. That's power of ideology. Okay. Voila, we have it. So once we have that, and we already defined this individual power function. Okay, this is the ideological power function. Okay, yeah, function equation we just interchangeably use that. Okay, so now we take 5 minutes break. Okay, and we'll do some complexity analysis. Let's say size of group. Let's say it's n. There are n members in this group who follow that ideology. Okay, then what would be approximately power of this ideology? Like some function of n, some function of n, like algebraic function, algebraic equation. Okay, uh, I share that knowledge with you. Is traditionally known as complexity analysis in computer science. Okay, yeah, 5 minutes because I gotta correct some equation in the paper. Okay, so all right, thank you. Yeah, this part I forgot this part. Okay, so oops, there we go. Okay, 5 minutes, please. Thank you. Mhm. Okay, thank you. Uh, so I mean, I had to look it up. Computer science, beautiful branch of science. That's what I majored in when I was in Madison, Wisconsin, undergrad. It's beautiful. Okay. Very, very useful and powerful. Computer science. Okay. Yeah, it's complexity analysis. I looked it up again. Okay, it's yeah, it came from complex analysis. Okay, though like imaginary number, that stuff in mathematics. Imaginary number. Uh, so complex. So the analysis kind of came from complex analysis. Okay, historically speaking. But in computer science, it's originally developed by mathematicians, European mathematicians. Okay, one of them, I forgot the name, but Mr. Landau, he's Jewish gentleman. Okay, so European Jewish gentleman, mathematician, quite well known one. Okay, the other gentleman is German. I forgot his name. He's not as well known as Mr. Landau. Okay, so but let me look it up. Okay, yeah, I should know better, right? Yeah. Here's the Bigo notation. Bachmann, Mr. Bachmann, Herr Bachmann, Bachmann Landau notation. Okay, okay, okay. His name is Bachmann. Okay, good enough. So, uh, I thought it was small o notation, but it was not. It was omega notation. Okay, so it's big O notation and big omega notation. Okay, big O notation is about upper boundary of this function. Okay, uh, big omega notation is the lower boundary of a given function. Okay, it's because algorithm is written in our case algorithmic equation that uses recursion and Iverson bracket. Recursion is equivalent to for loop in computer programming language. Iverson bracket is equivalent to if then else statement in computer programming language. Okay, so when we wrote these equations, algorithmic equations, they are not algebraic equations at all. Okay, so algebraic equation we mean like polynomials, logarithm, radix, exponents, that kind of algebraic ordinary plain vanilla equation. That's quite familiar to us. But algorithm kind of looks like on English. You have real world and you have world of mathematics. Halfway between the bridge the gap between real world and pure mathematics, you have algorithms, which is kind of looks like half English and half mathematics language. Okay, so that's algorithmic equation. Okay, now to bridge the gap between algorithmic equation and algebraic equation, that's where we have big O notation, big omega notation to bridge the gap. Okay, so that's how it is. I should write that down. I should explain that because this is important. Okay. I exercise my diligence and write them down. Okay. So, uh, we know that, uh, let's say there's this group. of 5 people, ideological group. And let's say they all love each other, okay? Everyone knows everyone. They all love each other. Okay? All the vertices, points, okay, they are connected with diagonal or edge, okay? So when you connect all the dots, two given dots, it start to fill this polygon, kind of become the area of this polygon. So it's two-dimensional area of polygon, okay? Which is a quadratic to the length of this edge or diagonal. Okay, so it's intuitive, okay? And it turns out that that geometric intuition is correct. Okay? So the power of a group of n people is at least uh, n times n minus 1 plus n, which is equal to n squared. So that's the lower boundary. Why n times n minus 1? Is permutation. Pick two people, two different people, and ordering matters. Like you have A, B, C, D, E, right? A love E and E love A. They're two different things. So it's directional. Love is directional. A love B and but B may not love A. But in this occasion, we assume that they will love each other. Okay? So all these arrows, I mean, this means like one goes here and the other arrow go there, like E to D, D to A, E. If you count them up, it's n times n minus 1. Okay? First pick, n choices. Second pick, n minus 1 choices because you already picked one in the first pick. Okay? So total number of picking two people, ordered pair, is n times n minus 1. It's combinatorial problem, permutation. Okay? And plus n, because we know everybody, we assume everybody love one another, one self. Okay? Yeah. So there's that. I have to write this down too. Okay, so first thing I need to write down, yeah, the real world, then algorithm, and then pure mathematics. Then between algorithm and pure mathematics, you have big O notation, omega notation. Okay, okay. Okay. We take 5 to 10 minutes break. Okay, and let me type this down in the paper. Okay. So yeah, this happens every time, right? Yeah, that's why it's important when we do this. Okay. So, okay. Brainstorming session. We're working on this together. Okay. Thank you. All right, 5 to 10 minutes break, please. Thank you. Okay, so we are done with this. Okay, so let me take a picture of this and put this behind us. Okay. Yeah, I made all the corrections in the paper. Okay, so uh what's so funny? Social media. I'm doing my cigarette break. I do social media, but they're hilarious. These people are funny. Good sense of humor. So let me share with you, okay, what I wrote in the social media. I was like, I'm a writer, fictionalist, writer, novelist. Eh? So in social media, I joke around mega fiction. One of the short story I wrote in social media is like this. Oh, I just turned 18. I'm a virgin female, cis female. Not transgender, but cisgender. Virgin female. I just turned 18 years old today. So, hunky, why don't you be my sugar daddy? Hmm? You're old Asian, you're lonely, okay, you're 43. Why don't you be my sugar daddy, hmm? That's part one. Part two, it turned dark. You know what, hunky? Yeah, I married him, but he cannot quite perform. He's so small, he's so old, he's so small and old. So he cannot quite perform in the bedroom and this old Asian male, and so I'm bored. So I went to the gym and I met the real hunk, not hunky, but real hunk, muscular young male, and he talked about life insurance policy. So maybe he and I get rid of hunky. Maybe we can get $1 million life insurance policy on me. Hey. So some of my social media friends expressed some concern because they care about my senatorial campaign. So they're saying like, "Hey man, if you write things like that, you'll never become U.S. senator. Come on, stop." My response, I haven't wrote it yet in the social media. Maybe I will. Okay, but I tell you here, what I'm trying to do is this. Okay, I'm trying to be a role model for future politicians. It could be true. Maybe I will never be elected in my life. That's fine. I want to play a role model for future generations politicians. Okay, uh, I want them to be normal people, future politicians. No more hypocrisy. No more like lies, hiding their feelings. I mean, former President Trump, yeah, he kind of explored that area, speaking his mind as president of the United States, as presidential candidate. I give him credit for that. Okay, Yeah, politicians, they should be just normal people. Speaking their minds, perhaps some vulgarity sometimes. Why? If they don't do that, they become dysfunctional human being. They become like robot, liars. We don't want that kind of politician, okay? Next generation politician should be a normal human being who have fun, some fun, like everybody else in social media. Because if they don't do that, they become something very weird, machinery. Yeah, we are talking about Kelly Chibaka, Sarah Palin, Lisa Murkowski, Obama, Biden. How about Trump? That part is good. He speaks his mind, express his feelings, just like normal person. That part is good. But he does not have good character though. What's a character? Morality, ethics. Me? Do I have a good character? I think I do. Why? Uh, Trump's problem, his immorality is this. Unethicality is this, okay? He put himself ahead of American people. It's about him. MAGA is not about make America great again. No, it's about make Trump great again. That's what MAGAism is about. It's all about him. Look what he did in January 6th. He put himself and his interest, self-interest, ahead of American interest. That's not a good character. That's not morality. So that's why he is disqualified to be president of the United States. But he got some goods and bads. Good thing about him, yeah, he's like normal person. He speaks like normal person. He does not hide his feelings. That part is very healthy. So I do learn from it. Yeah, we take the goods and reject the bads. Okay? Yeah, I'm running for US Senate. Yeah, so what? I'm a human being. I want to have fun. Huh? Sometimes even vulgarity I do use because I'm a normal human being. I think politicians should just act like a normal person. That would be my suggestion proposal to future American generations politicians, okay, and voters too. Uh, they should not be voting for those like Manchurian candidates like machinery, like Kelly Chibaka, Sarah Palin, Lisa Murkowski. Okay, they are not normal people. They are like hypocrites, liars. I am biased against them. Why? Because I'm running against them. Okay? Yeah. And it's not just them. Yeah, Obama, Biden, they were the same kind. Okay. Yeah. Trump, he does not have good character. This disqualification material. Okay. So, yeah. So that's that. Okay. Uh, this is like a crab apple vodka, but it's been sitting out there, so it's like water. Okay. All this alcohol evaporated. But it tastes good though. It tastes like apple juice almost. But it's just too weak. It doesn't have enough alcohol content. I want to get drunk. Honky, if you continue to drink in front of camera like this, you never get elected. Again, that may be true. I'm okay with that. I'm an educator first, politician second. I want to educate people like you. Some of you will, will be the leaders in your generation. I hope and pray you become president of the United States or whatever country you are at. Governor, what legislator, whatever, mayor. Okay, I strongly encourage you to run for office one day. So I'm educating future generation politicians that As long as you are at home and you drink in moderation, you smoke cigarette in moderation outside of your home, then it's acceptable. It should be acceptable. Why? Politicians, we are only humans, and we should be. Otherwise, they become like weird, some machines who lies, who hide, who are dishonest. We don't want that kind of politician, no. So I am advocating for the human evolution, next stage in democracy, next stage in politics, evolution of humanity in the future. We want to be bigger and better. Okay? So that's my mission here. It's not important that I get elected. It's more important that you get elected in the future. So I'm educating you and the people. Okay? So yeah, everything we do here, it has a purpose. No, you're just good at justifying. Because that's what you're trained to do as a lawyer, huh? Yes, partially. But also I'm a magician, metaphysical magician, okay? Yeah. Uh, metaphysical sleight of hand as a humanologist, humanologist shaman, okay? Yeah, we're very spiritual, at least we pretend to be spiritual. I'm an entertainer myself as well. Before I totally go crazy, we'll take 5 minutes break. I need some vocal rest, okay? Thank you. 5 to 10 minutes break, okay? I washed my bed sheet blankets, so I gotta sit back in my bed. 5 to 10 minutes, okay? Thank you. All right. Okay. So I tried to publish that concept in Twitter, but Twitter kept on crashing. So yeah, basically politicians they should feel free to express their mind. And Mr. Trump pioneered the concept. I give him credit for that. Okay, yeah, but Twitter kept on crashing. So I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll tap that later when Twitter is not crashing. Because I copy and paste the same posting in Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Blogger, but Twitter has character limit. So that's why I have to type in Twitter first. All the other social media, they don't have character limit like Twitter. Huh? And Twitter is the one that crashes the most. Ay, whatever. I type them up later. But at least it's published right here. YouTube. Humanology series. Okay. Yeah. To me, that's good enough. Okay. Yeah. What else? So in this paper, yeah, I criticize Alan Turing. Okay. The halting problem. Halting problem is it's in my opinion is overrated and is over overrated, overvalued. Okay. I don't think Alan Turing's any of his theory is has any practical value or even theoretical value whatsoever. Okay. I disown him. Mr. Alan Turing of Britain. Okay, is it because he's LGBT community member? Uh, yes and no. Maybe just a little bit. Why? Because he's LGBT community member, he was persecuted early 1900, mid 1900 in Britain. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, but because he's LGBT community member, yeah, people feel sympathy for him. So I think that's one of the reasons why the Turing machine, halting problem, those theories are overrated, overvalued, out of sympathy. Likewise, Albert Einstein's special general relativity theories, I think partially because he's European Jew during World War One, World War Two. Yeah, this persecution as a European Jew, he was persecuted, and people feel sympathy for him. I think that's one of the reasons why Mr. Albert Einstein's special general relativity theories have been overrated and overvalued. Now I have to write that down. Ah, my goodness, in this paper. Because it's important. I have to type them all down. Ah, yeah, sometimes I don't like writing. Oh, it's just too much work. Ah, why have to do it? Moral application. Somebody have to write it, right? Yeah. At least my computer is not crashing. Like Twitter is crashing. Why Twitter is crashing all the time? They should train their computer programmers better. Okay. Understand they have high volume in Twitter. Okay, but they are not being managed very well. I can tell. Okay. A Facebook blogger, Instagram, they don't crash. Not as often as Twitter, but yeah, Twitter is not being managed very well. Okay. I can tell. Maybe they should train their managers better. I like Twitter though, yeah. It's just that they crash too much. Way too often. Wasting my time retyping stuff. Okay, let me I'm sorry, let me take 5 minutes break. This is what happens when I write, okay? Yeah. Let's take 5 minutes break. Let me type them down and then we'll talk about something else. Okay? Yeah. Thank you. I'm sorry to frequent breaks. Funny anymore. By the way. And you. Okay. Yeah, academic writing or any kind of writing, I guess, if you're serious about it, it's piece of work, right? It's just goes on and on. But it's done. Okay, I think we're done for tonight when it comes to writing for real. Let's talk about something else, huh? Yeah, I did publish. Yeah, it looks like Twitter in my cell phone is not communicating very well with my cell phone. Okay, my cell phone. I love my cell phone. It's a Motorola Moto E. I love that phone. This phone I have, but it's not communicating very well with Twitter. Okay, so I published that concept, future generation politician, in my laptop. Okay, in my laptop, yeah, Twitter does not crash. Okay, okay, okay. I want to be fair. Yeah, maybe it's just my cell phone. Maybe okay, not communicating with Twitter. Okay. Yeah, could be that. So, what else? Let's talk about African Americans. Well, by the way, in my writing this paper, yeah, I explained to the readers, that yeah, I love all people, yeah, including LGBT community members and Jews, people of all races and languages and religions, genders. I love them all. Just to clarify. Yeah, academic writing, whatever writing, you have to be very careful, right? Because there's a chance that what you write may last forever. Okay? There is that chance. So it's a serious business writing, okay? Yeah. So we're done for it tonight, okay? So let's relax. Let's talk about something else, okay? African Americans, I love them. Oh, yeah, love interacting with them in the social media and also Friday night, Hunky. Yeah, they have great sense of humor, okay? Yeah, very down to earth, like street smart and tough people. Yeah, very strong. Yeah, rough and tough. Right? Yeah, and so African Americans today enjoy some cultural commentary. Okay, African Americans in America today, they enjoy more degree of freedom. For example, they are the only ones who are allowed to use N words, N word, or F bomb in their lyrics. Hip hop song, rap artists rapping, they use whatever words they can think of. Okay, but not other races. If any other races in America use those F bomb, N word, we get censored. So African Americans today, they enjoy more degree of freedom, choice of words. Okay, why? Maybe some compensation, just compensation for their ancestors' lack of freedom during the age and era of slavery. Yeah, minor plussism. Okay, that's one way to look at it. Some cultural commentary about contemporary American scene. Okay, I mean, we veterans. I'm U.S. Army veteran. Okay, we have more degree of freedom too. Why? Back in the Vietnam War days, yeah, veterans were persecuted. They were unpopular group of people because Vietnam War was unpopular war. Okay? So minus plus, minus plussism. Future generation of veterans, including myself, we enjoy a lot more benefit than Vietnam veterans. Okay, like business loan, home loan, guaranteed home loan, business loan. It's like VA backed, so we have lower interest rate. Okay, we have VA medical insurance benefit for life. Okay, yeah, and we have post 9/11 GI Bill too. Okay, we have a lot of benefit, and we get a lot of respect too. Yeah, veterans card. Okay, yeah. Do I use veterans card in my politics? Yes, I do. I use every single card there is. Do I use sometimes race card? Yes, I do. In social media, and some yeah, my friends in social media we joke around, we tease each other, right? So I can paraphrasing, okay, a little bit. Honky Lee is a bully Lee. Bully Lee. Honky Lee is a bully Lee. He's a bully. Look at him. He looks just like a bully. Bully Lee. Then I use my red card. Look, in America today, 2022, 2021, Asian Americans, we get bullied. We are blamed for COVID-19. We have nothing to do with that. And some people even consider us as like COVID-19 viruses. I'm like, what's that about? We have nothing to do with that. Me? I mean, yeah, yeah. I mean, there are some Asians who go back and forth between Asia and America, okay? Maybe they got COVID-19 from Asia, like China, Korea, Japan, whatever, okay? Maybe they brought COVID-19 to America. It That could have happened, yes, okay? Asian travelers in America, okay? But I didn't travel. The last time I traveled to Asia, when was that? That was like 2018. That was like 2 years before COVID-19. So I have nothing to do with COVID-19, okay? But just because I'm Asian, because some Americans see me as some kind of COVID-19 virus. So who's bully now? Huh? It's impossible for an Asian American to be a bully in America. That's just not possible. Okay, so yeah, I have to disagree with you when you call me bully Lee. Come on, get a grip. Hey, yeah, I'm a politician, so I use my race card, veterans card, whatever. Let me turn off that dryer machine. I think my linen is dry now by now. Blankets, bed sheets. I think they're dry now. Oh, it's chilly. What else? Well, let's talk about Buddhism, huh? Okay. When I was in Seoul, South Korea, yeah, elementary school, middle school, high school, K-12, 12 years, okay. Yeah, I mean, when I was in seventh grade, it was not such a lucky seven kind of year. I was bullied for 1 year. Two guys, okay? Yeah. One of them athletic, the other one chubby, okay? They're bigger than me, so they bullied me for 1 year. But I don't blame them. It's like God's scourge. In humanology, we don't blame any people. We, when they are wrong, we discipline them, we exercise them, to rehabilitate them, to educate them, okay? We blame ideologies only, okay? Ideology possessing people to make them do wrong things. Okay, we separate people and ideologies. Okay, in the eyes of humanology, everybody is innocent, and we don't want there to be a hell. Prison, yeah, it should be educational, rehabilitative, disciplinary institution, prisons. But we oppose death sentence. Okay? Now, I thought it was just 1 year out of 12 years. Okay? Yes, I had my share of being bullied, bullying experience. Okay? Yeah, just like most people. I think it's all people actually. Okay? So, for some other years, I have some friends who are very good fighters, street fighters. They didn't even study my formal martial arts like I did. Okay? They're just good street fighter type. Okay? But they're not bullies. They're just good fighters. They didn't bully anybody. Street fighters. They didn't quite formally study martial arts like I did. Yeah, I studied taekwondo. Okay, when I was in South Korea. But they didn't study martial arts. But they're just naturally good fighters, street fighters. Okay, but they were not bullies, and they were my friends. Okay, yeah, I had some friends back in South Korea who are very good street fighters. They didn't study martial arts, and they are not bullies. They're just very good fighters. Okay. Sometimes they'll get into trouble because they fought each other. Okay, but they're just strong males. Okay. Yeah. Mhm. Good guys. They're my friends. Okay. So, yeah. Just wanted to mention honorable mention. Okay. Street fighters who are not bullies. Okay. Yeah. In South Korea. What else? Am I a good fighter? I'm not. I don't fight people. I fight ideologies. I don't fight people. No, I'm not good at martial arts. I'm just a fan. I practice martial arts on a regular basis, but I'm not good at fighting people because I don't. Period. I don't fight people. Okay, I fight ideologies. I'm not even good at martial arts at all. Okay, I just like doing it. Awesome, Chaka vodka. Yeah, but I do practice martial arts. Okay, so let's say there's criminal and there is martial artist. If two of them fight, who do you think will win? There's a martial artist and a criminal. Well, I'm not talking about street fighters. They're not criminals. They just they love fighting and they do street fighting in their own style. But they don't commit crimes. They are not bullies. Okay, we are not talking about them. We are talking about criminals. Okay, so if a criminal, okay, three kinds of fighters: martial artists, street fighters, and criminals. Okay, uh, but let's just think about martial artists and criminals. Okay, who do you think will win when the two of them fight, like fist fight? It would make an interesting TV show, reality TV show, right? Let's say put two of them in a cage, like mixed martial art style. This guy is a serial murderer, rapist. Okay, and then there's black belt in a cage. They don't have any weapons. Who do you think will win when they fight? They don't have any weapon. It's closed cage, like mixed martial art. Ultimate Fighting Championships kind of cage. There's a serial murderer and rapist, and he has no weapon. Okay, and then there's this black belt in whatever martial art form. Who do you think will win? And let's say there's no rule. The only rule: don't break any bones, no personal injury, no permanent injury, no murder. Okay, I give you 5 minutes to think about that hypothetical, if you want to. Okay, I need some vocal rest. We'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, and then we'll think about it. Yeah, creative writing. Okay. Hypothetical scenario. Okay. You're writing a short story, novel, novelette. Huh? Yeah. 5 minutes, please. Thank you. How interesting, huh? Yeah. Let's take a break from humanology, all that mathematics, computer science, ideologies, whatever. Yeah, we'll take a break from all that stuff. Okay. Okay. Let's be more metaphysical, philosophical, like martial philosophy, martial ethics. Okay. Like my favorite is Chinese martial art, Kung Fu. That's my favorite. It's very artistic. It looks like dancing without any music, rhythm. It's like classical music. Okay. Western classical music, they don't have any drum beat. Okay. They just play. Okay. Go with the flow. Chinese kung fu martial arts is like dancing, okay, without any music, drum beat. They like dance, right? Right? Like, yeah, Chinese martial art. That's my favorite, okay. But I did learn other kinds of martial art from different countries. I'm very eclectic, okay, because I have many friends who are way better than me in martial arts, so I learn from all of them, okay. I humble myself to learn from them, okay. So I'm 43, so I learned a lot from many different friends of mine. Okay. But I'm not good at it. But I love it. Okay. There's distinction there. Okay. So, uh, criminal versus martial artist in a cage, mixed martial art, ultimate fighting championship. Okay. Who do you think will win? Okay. Let's build some foundation. Okay. So martial artists, they want to move up. They follow the rules. they want to be better at martial art. So they challenge a person who they think is stronger than they are to learn from them to become a better martial artist. They want to move up, 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 up. Criminals, they're animalistic. What they do, they pick on smaller people. Okay, it's the downward, it's opposite direction. Criminals, they're opportunistic, opportunists. They pick on smaller people, weaker people. So there's key difference between martial artists and criminals. Okay, the criminals, they are not disciplined people. They pick on weaker people, smaller people, kind of like just like animals, predators. Okay, uh, so there's opposite world, opposite direction. Martial artists, they train themselves, they discipline themselves to go up higher, higher, get stronger and stronger. So they challenge somebody who's better than themselves in martial art, and they follow the rules. They're disciplined. Criminals, they pick on smaller, weaker people. They should go down, 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 low. It's a two opposite direction, okay? So do not be criminals. Be martial artists. Don't pick on weaker people. No, challenge stronger people. In a dojo, in a martial arts school, if you're on a spa, if you're young enough to do that stuff, I used to do that stuff when I was younger. Now, I don't. I don't even spar. I don't do sparring. I'm too old for that. But when I was younger, I used to do that. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is very important. All right. Yeah. Martial philosophy. I mean, have you ever watched this movie? It's like Hong Kong Chinese classic Ip Man. Ip Man. He's the master of this Wing Chun style. Wing Chun, Korean pronunciation, Young Chun. It means forever young. Okay. Supposedly invented by Chinese female martial artist. I'm not very good at it. Okay. It's like, you know, like, close your knees, close your elbows. I learned some a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Very feminine kind of martial art. Okay. Supposedly invented by Chinese female. Okay. Martial artist. Okay. Yeah. Like, so something like that. I'm not very good at it. Okay. But I did learn some. Okay. Yeah. Bruce Lee, his teacher was Mr. Ip Man. Hong Kong, China, somewhere there. Southeastern China, somewhere around Hong Kong, okay. Yeah, so Mr. Ip Man, he's the teacher of Wing Chun. He taught young Bruce Lee, okay, so Ip Man movie, it was about Mr. Ip Man, okay, so yeah. So Mr. Danny Yan of China, okay, he played this role in this movie, Mr. Ip Man, okay, so and it was good. Ip Man 1, 2, 3. I think I watched all three. Okay, it's really really good. Okay, because they like also guest star Mr. Sammo Hung. He's like chubby Chinese martial artist and also actor, Mr. Sammo Hung. Okay, very good martial artist. Okay, very 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 good one. Okay, so they went up to the swivel table. So yeah, that's Chinese kung fu is magical. Okay, they train in a very difficult situation, like unstable table on top of that, all that stuff. Yeah, there's some string technique where they're not quite flying or jumping that high. Yeah, they connected with this theatrical string. So CGI, sure, but still fantastic Chinese martial arts. Okay, it's so magical. It's so transcendental. I'm a huge fan of Chinese martial arts. I love China. Okay, yeah, I love all countries. So to be a good politician, you need a good character. Yeah, morality. Okay, you should put people's interest first before your own. Okay, and you should have good knowledge. Okay, of science, engineering, philosophy, literature. You need good character. You need good knowledge of martial arts, health, biology, whatever. You need good character. You need good knowledge. That's about it. Yeah, morality. You need morality, and you need good knowledge, and you need diligence. Okay, you should be a good role model. You should look good. Diet, exercise, personal hygiene, fashion sense, somewhat. Yeah, whatever. Okay, yeah. To make a good politician, you should be a good role model. Whole person concept. Okay, to teach people. It's getting too hard. Let me turn off the heater. Yeah, I just low the temperature. Okay, so yeah, so but what if okay, let's say in a cage there's this criminal and there's this martial artist and martial artists, yeah, they're disciplined, they follow the rules, but criminals, they don't follow the rules. They survival instinct. Okay, yeah, they may smuggle in some weapon. Okay, but if you're a very good martial artist, you should expect that. Okay, you should, if you're a very good martial artist, you should expect that your opponent may violate some rules and smuggle in some weapons. Okay, you should anticipate that your opponent would not follow the rules. They may violate the rules. Your opponent may smuggle in some weapon, and you should be prepared for that if you're a very good martial artist. Okay, so don't be naive. Okay, some Chinese kung fu movies, classics like featuring Jet Li, uh, Tai Chi masters. Okay, yeah. I mean, it was not quite a weapon. It was like this. Okay, it's like a chalk. So there's this Jet Li's friend in the movie Tai Chi Master. Okay, in a Buddhist temple, and his friend, I think, have this chalk on his pocket, and he crushed it and he sprinkled to his opponent's eyes to blind him. Oh, that's very smart, right? Yeah. I mean, Street Fighters. Okay, yeah, they're like very opportunistic and also improvisational. They use the surroundings, okay? Use whatever is around you as a weapon, okay? Like this or this, whatever, okay? Use your surroundings, Street Fighter style, okay? Or darts on the ground. Grab it and sprinkle to blind your opponent's eyes. Yeah, Street Fighter style, okay? Yeah, which is very cool, okay? Yeah. In survival situation, okay, yeah, you have to use everything in order to survive. Like a cockroach. Do you know how cockroach have survived? The species of cockroach for hundreds of millions of years because they eat anything. They eat everything. Cockroaches. They even eat each other. Okay. So yeah, survival skill, Street Fighter style. Yeah, there's some good lesson to be learned from there. Okay. Okay. Yeah. In my past, I did hang out with ex criminals to learn the language of the streets. Yeah, in my past, yeah. I didn't commit any crime. No, we did not. They're ex-criminals, but they've been to jail, so I did hang out with them to learn from their lessons that they have learned. Language of the street, survival skill. Okay. So yeah, I did learn not crimes, but how to survive on the street, the street language, street smarts. I did learn. Okay, so I did. But I no, we did not commit any crimes. No, but I did learn survival skill out there on the street. What is it? Uh, yeah, go to soup kitchens. What else? Again, I didn't commit any crime, but I did hang out with some ex-criminals who've been to jails. I have back in the days. But no, we did not commit any crime. I hung out with them because I wanted to learn from them. Okay, street language, how to survive out there. Okay, but nothing illegal. No, I just learned the spirit of survival out there in the street. Street survival spirit. I did learn. Okay. Yeah, I'm a geek, nerdy. Okay. Yeah, I do mathematics, humanology, but I did learn some street smarts too. Okay. Yeah. I'm not recommending you to hang out with criminals. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is have some balance. Okay. Yeah, study. Yeah, but at the same time, practice martial arts. Okay. Uh, and befriend many people, expose yourself to whole variety of people, but you have to be careful, okay? Because they can be very deceptive and they may take advantage of you, okay? Just don't be naive, don't trust people too easily, okay? Put some guard on, okay? So what I learned from ex-criminals, okay, they're very manipulative and persuasive. Okay, they appeal to your sympathy. Yeah, that's one of the things I learned from them. Okay, one time they stole my wallet after all the kindness I showed them, but they are not all like that. Okay, yeah, it's just so I just experienced many different kinds of people in my life. Okay, we take 5 minutes break. Okay, we have 30 minutes left. All right, I'm 43. I have met people from all walks of lives, and they taught me good lessons. I'm sharing that with you. Okay, I'm 43. I've been to many different countries, met many different kinds of people, and I learned many good things from them. Okay, I'm sharing that with you. Okay, story time. Okay, give me 5 minutes. Okay, and I'll tell you more experiences. Okay, and observations. 5 minutes. Okay. Some stories from Madison, Wisconsin back in the days, like 1997, 1998, 1999. I lived in Madison, Wisconsin for 7 years, okay. It took me 7 years to graduate from Madison, Wisconsin University, okay, so a lot of stories there, okay, yeah. Good stories, okay, yeah, nothing bad, okay. We'll take 5 minutes break and I'll tell you some stories back in 1997 to not 2004, 7 years in Madison, Wisconsin, Midwest, American Midwest. Okay, so many stories to tell for 7 years. Okay, there, 1997 to 2004. Okay, yeah, I'll tell you some of that. Okay, after 5 minutes. Thank you. Right. Okay. So it happened something like 1999. Okay, I was like 1999. I was born in 1978. So 1999. How old was I? 21, right? Yeah, 1999, maybe 1998. Maybe I was 20. Okay. Madison, Wisconsin University. Okay, my English was not good enough, so I took some semesters off, and they let me kindly and generously. Okay. Yeah, I worked in a grocery store. Okay. Supermarket. Okay. Yeah. And for a couple of months, I didn't even work. I just wanted to relax. Culture shock. Me, freshly graduated from Korean, Seoul, South Korean high school, 1997. Okay, so I came to America to study computer science, Madison, Wisconsin University. Hey, I was confused. Okay, my language barrier, I was not good at English. It was difficult. Culture shock. Yeah, Mr. Evan Toffler. Okay. Yeah, I experienced a culture shock, language barrier. It was tough. It was very difficult time. So for a couple of months, I didn't work. I did not study. I was just adapting, adjusting to this brand new world, America. After 18 years of living in Seoul, South Korea, okay, different people, different language, different races. It was so new, and to adapt to that culture shock, I was confused. So I could not work. I could not study. I was living off of my parents' money, which is not that much. Okay, so yeah. That's why it took me 7 years to graduate, 4 year college, Madison, Wisconsin, majoring in computer science. Okay, supposed to be 4 years, but it took me 7 years to graduate. My English was not good. Culture shock, adaptation. Okay, adjustment. It took me a long time, almost twice as much. Okay, it was very difficult time. Okay, yeah, I was living in a studio apartment in Madison, Wisconsin, off campus. Okay, and yeah, sometimes I worked in a grocery store. Sometimes I didn't. Okay, I had to go to soup kitchen for homeless people, jobless people, and there's this kind and generous African gentleman. Okay, Madison, Wisconsin. Okay, his soup kitchen. Okay, because he saw me and heard me eating this chicken wing. I was so hungry. Okay, chicken wing in soup kitchen in nice Christian church. Sunday breakfast, I guess. I didn't just eat the flesh. I start chewing on the bone of chicken wing because I was so hungry. And they heard it. They start to laugh. So I told you this story like years ago in this very humanized series. Okay. So chicken wing, I was so hungry, so I ate the flesh, skin. I also start chewing on the chicken bone, and they heard it. Okay, they start to laugh. They were like, "What's this sound? Oh, you are so hungry. You are eating the chicken bones or the chicken wing." That kind of chewable. Okay, so yeah, I would just start chewing on the chicken wing bones, which is not that difficult to chew. Okay, they heard that sound, and this kind and generous African gentleman. Okay, hey, we got portion. We get like two chicken wings. Okay, per person. Hey, I'm gonna eat some of my portion chicken wing. Yeah, it's some of that, and the rest of it I give it to you. You gonna eat it? I was like, yes, Mister, please. And yeah, he gave this half chewed chicken wing. He had some of that, and he gave it to me, and I put it in my mouth, and I I start chewing again of that chicken wing bone from this gentleman. Okay, and they had a good laugh. Okay, I was that hungry. Chicken wing bone chewing sound yet again. Okay, so I was that hungry. Okay, so okay. Now, next episode. We like 20 minutes left. Okay, I need some vocal rest. Okay, so yeah, you may think I'm a geek nerd. Okay, yeah, just do mathematics, humanology. Okay, but I'm more than much more than that. Okay, yeah, I have experienced street life. Why? Because I wanted to learn the language of the streets, the low down, down to earth kind of stuff. And they told me, content answered me. Okay, no, I did not commit any crime. You know, they didn't teach me how to commit crime. No, it's not like that. Okay, it's just spirit of survival, like a cockroach, mice, rats. Not criminalistic. No, it's just it's the spirit of survival out there on the street. I wanted to learn that, and I did learn because they taught me. I humble myself. Okay, yeah, okay. Because we go through difficult times. Sometimes we may have to beg, go to soup kitchen, food stamp, charity. It happens, okay? Yeah. We have to swallow our pride sometimes in order to survive. We have to beg sometimes. Rely on charity. I did. Yes. I had the experience. But no, I did not commit any crimes. People are nice. Like Jesus said, yeah, knock on the door, ask for food. They give it to you. Okay. I mean, I'm lucky. I'm in America, right? I was in South Korea, not North Korea. I was in South Korea, and then America. I was lucky. Okay. Yeah, I understand. I watch all these documentaries, other parts of the world. It's not South Korea. It's North Korea. It's not America. It's Africa or Middle East. Some other parts of the world. I'm lucky. Okay, I'm spoiled. I get it. Okay. Yeah, there are people other parts of the world in the world, people who have experienced something a lot worse, more difficult than I have. I know that. I've seen them in documentaries. I do. Some people even die. I didn't die. I'm alive. I'm not vampire Dracula. Okay. All right. So we'll take 5 minutes. We'll take 5 minutes break. Okay. I some for rest. Then I'll tell you some more interesting stories. Maybe not more, but as much interesting stories that happened in Madison, Wisconsin. Back in like 2000, year 2000, like 20 years ago. I remember. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, 5 minutes, please. Thank you. Yeah. I have good memory. Okay. As a joke, yeah, I don't smoke marijuana. Okay, so I have good memory. Okay, so but we appreciate whatever you decide to do. Okay, but I recommend to smoke marijuana. Okay, I want you to remember things. Okay, it's just side note. Okay, 5 minutes, please. Thank you. Okay, so I just washed my face in Alaskan snow. We have like 4 minutes left, 3 minutes left. Okay, so some other episode that happened in Madison, Wisconsin. Okay, yeah, I was driving my car. We have 3 passengers. One African American gentleman older than me that I met in the soup kitchen. Okay, and we went to a bar or dance club. Okay, this African American lady, Caucasian American lady. Okay, I'm Asian American man. So the African American gentleman, he was on the passenger seat, and African American lady, her friend, Caucasian American lady. Okay, so this African American gentleman, he did not like this Caucasian lady in the backseat. Okay, so he was like trying to pick on her. Okay, kind of like being a bully. Okay, so it was escalating situation. Okay, I think he like slapped her face. Not too hard, okay, but it was escalating situation, so I pulled over safely in the parking lot, okay, and I had to stop him from bullying the Caucasian lady, this African American gentleman, okay. What did I do? Yeah, I pulled over the parking lot safely, okay. And then the little that I know about Chinese martial arts, yeah, Chun style, this drunken style, okay, like grabbing a shot glass, okay. Yeah, I grab his Adam's apple like this. Not too hard, okay, but hey, dude, you better stop. Okay, just 3 fingers. Yeah, eagle claw, or yeah, chicken style, like drunken style, this shot glass grabbing. Just 3 fingers, okay. I grab his Adam's apple, okay. Hey man, you better stop being violent. And he stopped. Okay? I don't tolerate any kind of violence. I don't. I use my 3 fingers. Yeah, it truly charged my heart. Yeah, chicken style, this drunken style, shot glass grabbing, okay, with 3 fingers, okay. Yeah, I grabbed his Adam's apple, okay, because I saw that in the Chinese movie, kung fu movies, okay. Yeah, just like this, okay, 3 fingers, okay, Adam's apple. Yeah, so yeah, he stopped, okay. Yeah, so no martial arts, okay. We don't tolerate any kind of violence. We don't. Peace on earth, please. Okay. When we see violence, we stop them. Okay. No personal injury. Yeah, it's like Japanese martial art, kind of jujitsu style. Yeah, submission style. Tap, tap, tap. Okay. Yeah. We just give them fair warning. We teach them a lesson. Okay. And they listen. Okay. Yeah. You have 15 seconds left. Yeah. I love you. No matter what your ideology is, race, gender, culture, language, race, religion. Okay. We love you all. Okay. All right. Good night. Happy New Year.